Now, after the fight, right, you wanted a bonus and stuff, you didn't get it. One of my biggest questions is just this narrative that's out there, and I just want to get your thoughts on it. Um, People are saying that the UFC punished you, right, by for what you said on the mic, by saying you want to take care of your family and things like that. Do you believe that narrative, or did you hear anything, or like, where do you think that narrative is even coming from? That like they don't like that you said that, and that's why you didn't get. I'm just honestly, it's like a genuine question.
You know what, bro? I think it's just natural human curiosity. I think people just it's like why do we believe there's aliens in Area 51? It's because it's so secretive, right? I mean, I still believe there's aliens there because when I ask, is there aliens there? They're just like, can I go? No, you can't go. Why can't I go? Because I said no. Well, then I'm gonna start thinking some shit, you know? And because the UFC is just a little bit more mysterious with how bonuses are decided on because we still don't know who actually make those decisions. We don't know if it's like, is it AI making the decisions? Is it the head bosses making the decisions? But I don't think the UFC was punishing me because I mean they signed me to a new contract. Uh Shit, they basically handed me a cooked goose on a plate. So, I'm the one narrative I would love to get out, man, if I can, is that uh just got I heard it out there too, and I just would like to let people know I'm not struggling. I am not in poverty. My life isn't bad. Uh, I'm outside my apartment right now. I'm in my girlfriend's car right now. We're chilling right now, having a nice time right now. The truth is, bro, is it's I'm making great money as a man with a girlfriend and who adopted his nephew, but I am not making the money I would like to be making to support to help my mom retire into a place where she doesn't have to think about basic survival. You know what I'm saying? And that right there that's my plea. Hey, this extra money would help me put my mom into a place for retirement where she doesn't have to think about the struggle. She is currently not living in a place where I deem like literally she just saw me. I just saw her today and she was like, please don't worry about me. I'm happy. As long as I got you, don't worry about me. And I looked at her, I was like, Mom, I'm your son, your firstborn son, the strongest male of your sons. And it's my job to make sure that you're not thinking about, oh, where's my rent going to come from? How am I going to this? And with everything happening with the government and all that stuff, bro, my mom relies on the government to survive. So I'm sure like any man out there, bro, you don't want your mom, your girlfriend, your wife, your kids, anybody to be at someone else's mercy. And that's why I want to retire my mom. That's the whole thing, guys. So again, I appreciate everyone standing up for me, everyone saying what they're saying and trying to be or being allies to me, man. I'm grateful for that, but I want you guys to know that uh I appreciate it, but you guys don't have to turn get my words are about love for my family, not hate for the company I'm working for, you know?
Yeah, no, I got you. And that's I like that you said that because that makes sense to me too. You're just looking out for your mom. Do you think that maybe in a way it kind of got blown out of proportion? This wasn't your intention behind everything, and it might have got blown out of proportion a little bit with all the fan reaction and stuff? Or what do you think about all
Yeah,
the
I think
fan
I think
reaction in general?
I think it's I love it. I love it just because it shows that the MMA fan base, because a lot of people talk shit about the MMA fan base, and I've been one where it was like, man, the MMA fan base be toxic sometimes and shit.
Yeah.
But I like to see that they have a heart, that there's a soul behind those people. Because the same people that will say, "Oh, you suck, you're garbage," blah 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 blah, cut them. Those same people are also the same people that are going, "Hey, this guy's trying to look out for his mom, man." Like that, I feel that. I fuck with that. I love that. So to see the MMA community reciprocate love, bro, I've been doing this for 17 years of my life, bro. So to get love back, I appreciate it. I know some of it may have been misguided, maybe a little bit more aggro than it needed to be, but that's just passion, bro. And passion sometimes could come out on either side of the field. So I would like to tell them that I love the MMA community. Thank you guys for speaking up. Um, all that. Thank you for everything you guys did. But you guys don't have to criticize the UFC. You guys don't have to tag Dana 1,000 times. Call him a scumbag and all those things. Like you don't have to do that. I promise you guys. As much as I appreciate you, you don't have to do that. Um, Shit, say what's up to me, man. Say Hey man, Taco, keep riding on, bro. Those things, man, the positive messages, I'd rather that than, them going to attack the organization that's allowing me to provide a living for my family, you know?
Yeah. No, I understand completely. That's why I kinda wanted to ask if, things got blown out because I don't think that was your intention to have this whole, like, thing going on. But, with the bonus, people are kind of thinking, like, maybe the UFC did help you, under the table type of thing. Did you happen to get anything under the table? Again, if you didn't, I'm not gonna look down on the UFC, but I'm just asking.
Nothing yet, bro. I think it's also you gotta remember Makachev and what's the name's Madalena's coming up. There's a lot of things coming up. The UFC is a well-oiled machine, man. So it's like I haven't got anything yet, but I know the UFC is one of those organizations that they'll spin it back, like literally, like 3 months from now, 2 months from now, a month from now, something will pop up and I'll just be like, damn, thanks UFC. Like I didn't expect that, man. So
Mhm.
there was a few performances before where I got the finish where I didn't get the 50K, but they still hooked me up later down the line. So I've been taken care of by UFC, and that's what I mean. It's never been like oh, we just hate this guy, like
Mhm.
they're businessmen, bro. Like unless I'm coming out saying all the wild shit, and there's still fighters who work for the UFC that talk crazy, but the UFC they don't really things personal. Like I think for the Wrong Zoo fight, I gave a shout out to Superlek who fights for One FC, and then somebody they commented too like, oh, the reason they didn't give Padilla the bonus is because he said something about Superlek, and he's from another promotion, but they still gave me a little extra side bonus because of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
the UFC is not it's more of a machine than it is like a oh, fuck that guy. Let's take it personal, you know?
I got you. That's why I personally, before we started, how I told you, I don't think they're tripping about it because that old saying, right? Good publicity, bad publicity, it's all publicity at the end of the day. And if the UFC puts like a freaking blanket statement saying, you can't touch this, you can't say this. Yeah, I mean, you might not get a lot of the argument about fighter pay, but what's going on right now? A lot of discussion, right? About the UFC, a lot of people talking about it. And I think in the UFC's eyes, good promotion, bad promotion, it's all publicity. You know what I mean? So I don't think they're taking it personal. It's just part of the game. And I don't think you can put a blanket statement being like, nobody, talk about your struggling family and stuff like that. It's what comes with the game. This is how headlines are made, you know,
Yeah,
in a
bro,
way.
and you're 100% right. The way I like to see it, there's a Ric Flair and then there's a Dusty Rhodes, bro. If you're familiar with old wrestling, Ric Flair, the Playboy, talk shit, wine you dine you type of guy. Dusty Rhodes was just a hardworking man who spoke for the blue collar, the regular man, the average guy who worked hard all day, got home, took care of his family and things like that. And that's more my department. I'm not the wheeling dealing slug feeling nothing. That's not me. I am just I'm the hardworking man who wants to just see his family do better. I say it every time, bro. Like I'm a minimalist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need much. Everything I'm wearing right now on my body right now is basically free. It was given to me by UFC or by my sponsorship. I don't go buy new anything. I don't have a new car. I have the same everything that I started with. And but I do need money so I can put away money for my nephew when it's time for him to go to college. Uh, I'm ready to have kids, when I'm ready to buy my land, when I want to put my family into just safety. That right there, I need money for that. So yeah, I don't I'm not mad about anything, brother. I'm not mad in my position with the UFC or anything like that. It's just that's who I am. So I'm like you said, I'm a speak about who I am, and again, the fans loved it. The fans loved it. Everybody hit me up, bro. I've literally been getting message every day, man. I'm gonna grab a sweater. I'm gonna grab a shirt. I'll grab two shirts. I'll grab a sweater. I'll do this. I'll do this. Reshare and repost and all this, and that's just where certain stars are made. You know?
Mhm. Yeah, and I'll even finish it by kinda just saying, that, how do I kind of so if there was somebody contrasted, right? What you said in your post-fight interview, and then you take the opposite of that, which is somebody who just says, happy to be here, happy to get the win. See you guys later. Peace out, right? I think the UFC would hate that more than they would dislike what happened, with you personally. That's why I'm saying like bad publicity isn't always like a bad thing.
Yep.
You
I
understand what I'm
agree.
saying?
And yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you look at some of my other post-fight interviews, it was more about what do you think of your performance, blah 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 blah, those things. And for me, I said in the interview, I don't care about my performance. Yes, it was a badass performance, but this is not something that I didn't think I could do, bro. The moment I got this matchup and I saw the opponent, I knew how to beat him instantly. There was no this didn't surprise me. Nothing about this fight surprised me at all. I spar with enough of my teammates who are Brazilian, who if you look at the history of Brazilian fighters, their styles are all very similar. They're obviously, some have a little bit more of a grappling base, some have more boxing base, some more capoeira base, karate base, but for the most part, it's I'm not gonna call it cookie cutter, but you there's a style that comes from every place. So it didn't surprise me. That's why I wasn't like super blown away when they asked me, "Oh, what do you think about your performance?" It was cool. I got to work. I did what I did, but this is not about me. It's about my family. Period.
Right.
No, nothing else.